Ghostbuster news. Alrighty then. Yeah. Hey there, fat boy. Ooh. I'm gonna die alone. Ghostbusters 3, or as it's titled as of right now, Ghostbusters 2020, is currently shooting right now in Canada. Slimer up there probably enjoying some of them Canadian dogs, eh? And when you're in Canada and you want a sneak peek at these Ghostbusters, who you gonna call? TMZ apparently. That's right, TMZ was able to nab us some photos on set of Ghostbusters 2020, giving us a full-on look of the Ecto-1 in motion. Not only that, it is confirming that a certain beloved character of the franchise is gonna make a sort of appearance in this new movie. So before diving into these photos, make sure you're leaving a like if you're excited for Ghostbusters 2020. So let's start off with the least exciting, or maybe the most exciting for some people out there, a look of what Paul Rudd is going to be looking like in this movie. Now, Paul Rudd is set to play a teacher to the younger cast of this movie. If you do want more specific details on the cast and what's going on, I have a playlist on my channel where I break down who the actual new Ghostbuster team is and plot points about the movie. But here we have Paul Rudd sporting a ghost hunting beard. What a lovely man. Now, unfortunately, he is not a Ghostbuster per se. I have to think he's going to hold a proton pack at least once in this movie, but it's kind of cool to see him. That's what he's going to be looking like. But to the photos we're all most excited about is the Ecto-1 actually in motion, and man, has this thing seen better days. It definitely looks old, rusty, dusty, and even though this thing might be a hunk of junk to some people, I get chills looking at the actual Ecto-1 on screen one more time. While I was okay with the Ghostbusters reboot of 2016, it was just missing so much nostalgia for me because it didn't have the original car, the suits didn't look the same, the movie was mad, but now actually getting to see the actual Ecto-1 in motion, man, I am just wondering who is behind the wheel of this car. If we go to some of the other photos taken from different angles, it looks like someone with curly hair, and one person in this movie that has a boatload of curly hair is Finn Wolfhard, and he is set to be one of the members of this new Ghostbusters team per se. Him and his sister, played by actress McKenna Grace, move into this small town, who discover they have a mysterious connection to the old Ghostbusters, will most likely find this car, just like we saw in the teaser, in the barn of the house they move into. Who knows if he's driving it out of pleasure right now, or this could be a chase sequence later in the movie. But you gotta believe Egon built that thing to perfection, because this thing still looks like it has the original wheels almost 30 years later, and this thing still has the original wheels. I pop my tires at least once a month. But if that wasn't enough to get you sliming in your panties, then we have this photo right here of the Stay Puft logo being made for this small town. And this not only 100% confirmed that we're gonna get an appearance of Stay Puft Marshmallow, whether it's just in ad form or as an Easter egg in the background, they are continuing the lore that they have set up, because there was no Stay Puft in the Ghostbusters of 2016. There was some Rono's ghost ripoff thing, but we will actually be continuing the continuity. And one, I love when movies build their own brands inside films. I've never seen one Ghostbuster hold Stay Puft marshmallow cans, or whatever it is the thing they come in, but the fact that they'll be driving around or walking around in this small town and we will see actual vintage ads of Stay Puft Marshmallow just gets me so excited and has me believing it's a hint to an actual Stay Puft return. I mean, this is a cast of kids, and what do kids love but marshmallows? You're telling me not one of them is a fan and is gonna get somehow involved a ghost and a Stay Puft together to bring them back on screen? You gotta do it. But even if it's just a small little Easter egg, if this is the only hint of Stay Puft we're gonna get in the movie, I still applaud them for adding to it, keeping up with the lore, and giving us big Ghostbusters fans something to look forward to in the background of all these scenes of like, oh, is that there? Oh, the Stay Puft. Last big character we're waiting for is a Slimer introduction. You know he's gotta be in there somewhere. So you guys see these Ghostbusters set photos. How do you feel about the vintage, old, rusted up looking car? And with them hinting at Stay Puft in the background setting of this movie, do you think he'll actually make a full-on appearance? I would absolutely love it and go bonkers in the theater if it happened, but if not, this Easter egg will be fine. Anything and everything, you guys go ahead and let me know down below. Be sure to check out that playlist of other Ghostbuster content. Also, be sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Film Review. As always, I'm Chris. Take care.